Welcome, everyone. Oh boy, we are thrilled to be joined today by a remarkable young talent from Mississippi, 12-year-old singer and songwriter Ali B. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now, despite her young age, and not only that, she's the second or third youngest we've had, you never believe this, but Ali B is already making waves across the state and beyond. She's a 2024 Mississippi Junior 4-H Idol, a top performer in the Beta Club, and has commanded major stages. I love this, including opening the 2024 Mississippi State Fair and singing the national anthem at the 2025 Mississippi High School Dixie Nationals Rodeo. How did you feel about that?
It was great.
I bet you it was. Now, Ali B has reached a pivotal milestone release of her very first single, Makeup. That was a great song. That's great.
Thank you. I
I
enjoyed so
love.
much writing it with my producer and going to record it.
Yeah, that was produced by OnKey Entertainment in Los Angeles as well. So, but I like that, Ali, because your sound is described as fresh, soulful, and well beyond your years. Everyone, Ali B, thank you for being with us. I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me on.
You're very welcome. Now, I read your bio, and you proudly highlight you as a Mississippi talent. How has growing up in the Magnolia State shaped your sound and your identity as an artist?
It's just so nice here, and I get to do a lot of stuff like theater that has helped me so much. Because when I was little, there's theater all around here, like Laurel Little Theater. I'm doing a play right now, and I also did theater at our high school not too long ago, and I just love doing theater, and that's really helped me.
Well, I know you're only 12, but what was it like growing up? Like by the time you were a certain age, you said, "This is what I want to be. I want to be a musician. I want to sing." How did that all start for you?
Well, I did Beta Club, and there's of course Beta Club convention. And so I signed up to just go do a solo, and I fell in love with it when I did the solo at Beta Club convention. And that's when I started doing competitions. And then I went to an expo and I won the top child singer, and that's where I met my producer. And then that's how the song came along.
Did you sing to a lot of artists like Taylor Swift and Britney Spears and all those when you were growing up and say, "Look, mom, Britney again, toxic"?
I was a very big Swiftie, and I still am.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Who are you listening to now?
Well, I like Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter. I'm a very big Sabrina Carpenter fan.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter has some pretty good songs, and I like Carly Rae Jepsen as well. Some of her songs are pretty good.
I haven't
I have
heard
a whole
her.
yeah, I have a whole Spotify list of songs from different decades. Ali, you've already performed for huge crowds at events like the State Fair and the Dixie Nationals Rodeo. What is the specific feeling you get in that moment under the lights just before you start singing?
It feels so great because, like, the lights are just on you, and I get, like, nervous, but then once I start singing, I it just all goes away.
Yeah, does it? Are you still like when you're singing in front of an audience? Do you still feel nervous?
Not really. I get kind of a little bit of nerves right before I go on, but once I get the microphone and I start getting into it, then that just all goes away.
Hey, let's talk about your debut single, Makeup. Can you walk us through the very beginning of the song? Like, what was the spark, a specific feeling, a personal experience, or a melody that came to you?
Well, me and my producer, we wrote it together, but I did write it about like a bad experience with a friend, and so the song is very close to me. And I got
And
to go to LA and record it, and that was so great. Getting to see LA, and it was right after the fire, so we saw some of the burnt stuff.
so, how did you come up with the title, Makeup? Was that the final title brought by you or by someone else?
We kinda came up with it together.
So was the lyrics it takes long to write the lyrics? It's sort of like those that are helping you write the song to say, I think we should add this, and you said I like it, or did you say, oh, let's add this or let's add this lyric?
We really came up with it together, and I had, like, a notebook, and I would kinda write down lyrics and stuff, and then he would kinda just shape it a little bit.
Wow, that's awesome. I really like this the song "Makeup." It's
Thank you.
it's got a specific feeling to it. It's got like the good melody. I like how you sing it. You got a great voice. Um, but you were working with a team at the OnKey Entertainment Los Angeles, and it's a big step. What was the most surprising or valuable lesson you learned about yourself as an artist during the recording of your first professional single?
Um, it just made me fall in love with music, I guess, all over again when I did it. I just realized how much I loved to sing when I did it.
What is the kind of message you're trying to relate to people through this song?
Um, it's just like bad friends are everywhere, but there's also great friends, and I this really took me a while to get over it, wouldn't you say? And it was just I had to go to school with them. I am homeschooled, but I did have to go to, like, a homeschool community with them, so I had to see him every day, but I just when I came home, that's when I cried my makeup off.
Yeah, what do your friends think of you thinking, "Oh, you're gonna be famous. Remember
There's
me?"
this boy at my choir concert or my choir, and he came up to me and was like, "Are you gonna be famous?" And I was like, "I guess."
I don't know, day by day, right? You're so young, but basically, Britney Spears started when she was 13. Christina Aguilera started when she was 13. Everyone starts young. Even Michael Jackson was 7 when the Jackson 5 came out. Like, it's you have to start somewhere. You never know. Like, you might be taking over Sabrina Carpenter's place. It's like- you might be the next Sabrina Carpenter. You never know, really. You just like be happy with the moment. Just live in the moment. Don't worry about tomorrow. But I noticed, Ali, that you're a student, a 4-H idol, a beta club performer, and a recording artist. How do you balance the demanding life of a rising star with the need to just be a 12-year-old?
Well, it's like 2 different worlds because when you're on the stage and then just it's like one night you're on the stage singing at a competition, and then the next day you're going to school or you're doing homework or something, and it's just 2 different worlds.
So, how do you feel? Like, do you have another song that's going to be another hit from Makeup?
Yes, I have, one song that we've already written and recorded, and I have another song that we haven't written yet.
You planning to come up with a full-fledged album as well?
Not right now, but I do have 3 songs coming out at the moment.
Will they be out by the end of the year or the beginning of the year? Then I can
Probably
link them in the description of the episode when we release it so people can listen to it.
it'll probably be out by I don't know, when do you think?
Like March 26th,
March
probably.
26th.
There's a
That's
special
great.
feature coming on her second song. So there's going to be another artist featured on her second song.
Oh, wow. That's excellent. Looking forward to that. Um, but Ali B, so Ali, your sound is described as fresh, soulful, and beyond your years, which I believe as well. Who are the artists, past or present, that you feel have influenced your own vocal style and artistic approach?
Well, Miley Cyrus, I love Miley Cyrus's sound, and I think I'm pretty similar to her sound, and, I love Whitney Houston and Celine Dion.
So if you could collab with any artist, who would it be?
Ooh, probably Sabrina Carpenter.
I knew you were going to say that. But what if Sabrina Carpenter wasn't available? Who would it be?
Miley Cyrus would probably be fun because we have a pretty similar sound.
I've I know that you sing in front of a lot of groups and you sing your song Makeup and other songs. So you're performing at such a high level. It comes with pressure, a lot of pressure for someone as young as you. Because there's a lot of things you got to learn in music industry and you can get that from people that you work with, especially those that you worked with a great song makeup. How do you navigate the mental and emotional side of this, and what do you do on a bad day to reset and protect your peace?
Um, Singing. Whenever I like something happens, I always find a song to sing about and play piano.
So what other instruments you know besides the piano?
Well, I'd really like to pick up the guitar, and I know a few chords on the guitar, but right now I'm working on piano and I'm trying to start working on the guitar.
So do you want to be one of those artists that I've seen that just play the guitar while they're singing? Because I've seen some great ones. You should. Um, a lot of them are really good.
I do. I love to play piano and I want to start playing piano at competitions and once I get better
Hmm.
at the guitar, maybe the guitar.
What happens if it comes to the time when you just don't want to do music anymore? Has there ever been? I know you're young, but has there ever come a time when you think that maybe you should just give up music and just do something else, or do you just want to? Is something that's like ingrained in your soul? That's what you want to do.
Music has always been in my interest and I don't guess I've ever thought about not doing music.
But but you're a classic act right there. Um, but so with such an incredible start, Ali, what is a dream that feels big and scary to say out loud?
Um, my dream is probably to perform at the Grammys. But that
Really?
would be so scary in front of all of those amazing singers.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that Reba McEntire won't end up contacting you and say, I want to do a little duet with you because she's nice when it comes to that because that's what she did for Leanne Rhymes when she was like 13, 14, started playing with her. And yeah, you never know. Like the future looks bright for you, you know?
Thank you.
Sounds good. How do you feel right now? Like, I mean, you're talking to me virtually, but are you like confident? Are you a confident person? Are you a confident girl?
Yeah, I really am.
Are you told about the music industry and things that can happen? And um,
I am because I've learned so much about it, and something that I learned a lot about it was when I went to Expo, and I learned a lot about there, and I also have learned a lot of it from my producer.
well, here's a clincher question for you. So, are you familiar with AI in music, like Suno and Udio, and the creation of a pop rock star within a couple minutes?
Yes, I am actually. I know a lot about that. There's like a whole
Yeah,
world that like you can just press a button and a song will come on.
yeah. She was actually created by Rick Beato, and within a couple of minutes, he came up with Sadie Winters and a song called "Walking Away." That was that was written and created in 2 minutes by an AI, and has already become a hit. Millions of views. It's like, but what does that do for real singer songwriters like yourself? Like, you can just some guy can just come home and write a song and put on Spotify. And I know someone that does that, and they're not even a singer songwriter. What does that do for you? Because you're not getting the chance to really show human talent. How does that feel?
Like, I think it's great when people write their music with just a piano and a piece of paper. And I think it's great that they're doing that, but I also think that like it's not I guess you could say talent based, I guess you could say. It's not like your song, I guess you could say.
Yeah, human talent. That's the trick. Like, you want real humans, real instruments, real singers to sing the song. But just to do all this with an AI like Suno or something and coming out with Sadie Winters and walking away, I mean, like they want to sign a an AI actress now named Tilly Norwood, and she was created with AI and actors and producer. They're just upset because now what is this? What Hollywood is coming into now? AI actors and stuff like that. So with you yourself, you're just entering it so young, but you got to keep alive. You got to keep playing, keep being yourself, right? Is there a legendary venue you dream of performing at?
Probably the Grammys again. That would be so fun to perform at.
Um, but if there was one word of advice you want to give somebody your age or younger, what would you tell them? Like, what kind of advice would you give them? They say, I want to be doing what you're doing, Ali. I want to be a musician, singer, songwriter. What would you say to them?
You just gotta keep working at it. Cause I didn't just end up here. I have to do voice lessons, and once you get on stage, it's not as scary as it is in the beginning once you keep on doing it.
Yeah, it's amazing how you it's just your stage presence is just amazing on there, and you're going to get older and you're going to get more music out there, and people are going to be familiar with you, which is a good thing, right?
Yes.
But for other young people in Mississippi or anywhere who are dreaming of that path, um, do you think you should share with them about holding on to their joy while chasing the biggest goals? You just say like I've spoken to one musician, and he goes, "Don't." Like, okay. But I think he was just joking on that one, though. But, yeah, he was funny. But, what do you see your long-term goals, like, maybe a year from now? Where do you see yourself?
I guess still making music and just making as much music as I can.
And you have a lot of help, especially the same person. I think I think you said that the one that created makeup with you was, what's his name?
See, Ray?
Yeah, yeah. You gonna be working with him again?
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's helping me with my next 2 songs. After
How did
going to LA with him,
I
he's
wanna
like a
ask
big
you.
brother.
Oh, yeah? You have some professional songwriters working with you just so that you can lay down some great roots as well, right?
Yes, I did.
But how did it feel? Yeah, how did it feel to be called the 2024 Mississippi Junior from the Idol, a top performer in the Beta Club? What was going through your mind?
I had worked very hard for both of those, so once you win and all, it's like all that hard work paid off, and you see the goal.
Yeah, and also including the opening of the 2024 Mississippi State Fair, like you're singing all over the place, and you're singing national anthem at the 2025 Mississippi High School Dixie Nationals Rodeo. You probably had friends in the audience saying, "That's Allie. I know her. I know a famous person." Probably it's true. So, do you think you'll be creating and getting producer OnKey Entertainment again to work with you in near future for more music? Or
Yes,
is it always
definitely.
someone different? Do you stick with one producer, or is it always someone different?
Well, it's usually just C. Ray.
Do you get anybody in your family to help you write, or is it just the professionals that do that?
My mom. My
So,
mom is a big inspiration.
what's next for you? Oh,
I
yeah?
guess right
Yeah?
now I'm just focusing
What's
on my my new songs.
You were looking forward to those coming out in March, I think you said?
Yes. One is about Malibu, going to Malibu and just seeing LA for the first time, which was such a great experience. And the other one we haven't wrote yet.
Are you always singing, though? Are you just like, you wanna be just, a 12-year-old doing 12-year-old things, but are you always singing, always writing, always playing? Or are you doing other things that are non-musical?
Well, it's a little bit of both. Like one day I'm at home and I'm playing piano and I'm singing, and then the next day I'm going to theater practice and going to tennis and choir. So I guess it's just a little bit of both.
Do you have favorite movies? Like, do you always watch movies that have music associated with them? Like my favorite film is My Father's Violin. It's really good, and music and lyrics with Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore was a good one, and Music from the Heart with Meryl Streep. Like all these movies that deal just with music, or you just watch regular movies. How does that work for you?
I love movies. I love music and I love movies. That's the two things that I usually spend my time doing. I love watching movies with my dad.
What's what's the last movie you watched?
Um, I think the last movie I watched, I think I went back and decided to watch Twilight like 2 days ago. Into
How do you handle
music.
moments of self doubt?
I handle self doubt definitely through music.
So, what are your rituals before you go out and you sing? Do you like take a deep breath? You drink something? Do you just go running around? You go,
Well, I one thing that I do is I drink. Are you familiar with throat coat? Throat coat tea. It has like honey and herbs in it and stuff, and I drink that and I make it really hot cuz actually hot stuff really helps your voice before you go on stage. This is weird, but when you stretch like physically that helps a ton. And I also do my vocal warm-ups, and right before I go on stage, you just got to take a deep breath.
so what is, Ali, what is your favorite music genre? Like, how does it influence you? Like, what's your favorite music genre?
Probably pop. I like something with a beat to it.
Yeah, well, just, um, so is it usually the weekend that you go out and play, or do you just play every day during the week? How does it work for you?
You mean like play singing and stuff?
Yeah, singing. Like, let's say you, like on the weekend is okay. We got something to do on Saturday morning, so we're going out to sing. Or do you just say you just do whatever? Like, do you have a
Well,
specific time or list of venues? Of,
well, they invite me to it, and then I have to go on like a certain day. So, October has definitely been pretty busy for singing and stuff. And I do voice lessons usually before I sing somewhere. So, usually about the week before is when I start preparing for whatever I have to sing at.
what do you want to do with your music in the future?
Um, I guess just try to music to me is usually like writing about experiences and stuff, and so it touches other people. And of course, there's songs like Espresso and stuff that just is just a great summer song. But there's also music that just I guess like I like listening to music that I can relate to, like makeup. If someone's going through something like that, they can listen to it, and then they feel I guess like they relate to the song, and so I really that just helping people out, I guess.
And what is the most difficult part about being a musician, especially at your young age?
I guess like you the cracks and stuff, because when you're on stage and then your voice cracks or something, and you just feel like, "Oh, no." And you're just on stage in the bright lights, and then your voice cracks, and it's just, I guess, a lot of pressure.
Yeah. What do you think is most challenging? What's the most challenging as a songwriter?
I guess when
Like the
you get
pitfalls and the
stuck.
difficulty.
I guess when you get stuck, when you really wanna finish a song, but you get stuck and you can't write anything and you can't come up with anything.
Yeah, yeah. What do you call it? Writer's block. That's one. You
Yes.
can't figure out the last line of the song. Yeah, writer's block. And then you just go outside and you walk around and you like look at the trees, look at the sky, and you say, "Okay, I got my last line."
I need to go inside and call C Ray, I got my last line.
Yeah, exactly. So, one final question for you, Ali, if you don't mind. So I know this is. I know you should stay in the moment, but where do you see yourself in 10 years? What would you like to be doing?
I guess just be writing songs and just be coming up with more music and just focusing on my music and stuff.
I really appreciate you being on the platform, Ali. I really love talking to you and learning all about you. And I wish you success in the near future. I really appreciate everything that you do. It's great that you're starting so young. Everyone did that. Um,
Well, thank you for
but
getting me on.
and thank you. You're welcome, and thank you, Melissa, for your help and get bringing the famous Ali B on the platform.
Thank you. We
Love it.
appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Okay, thank you, Ali. I really appreciate this. Okay, stay
Thank
right there. We're
you.
going to end the stream. We're going to put. You're welcome. We're going to put everything down below in the description. I don't know when we're going to be releasing this episode, but we'll try soon. But really appreciate it. Wait, one right there. Okay, everyone. Bye, Ali. Bye, Melissa.
Bye.
Bye.